Hello, it's Just Gavin here, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And today we are back for another video of the Community Creative. It's basically a brand new series I started a couple of weeks ago, and basically I want to carry on with it today. So this is a new series called Community Creative, and basically it's a series where I've got to build basically random shops in the real life, and that's what I'm going to do at the moment. And at the moment I'm just building my first shop, which is Poundland. At the moment, I did do a lot of work on it, basically off camera in the last episode, and basically we are building Poundland at the moment. You can see this is actually Poundland. It don't look like Poundland at the moment because it ain't got the big sign. There's no little entrance down here, so we're going to try and hopefully do that today. We might not get it done in today's video, but hopefully it'll either be this video or the next video. Hopefully we are going to get Poundland completely finished. So basically, if you didn't see the last episode, basically I got it completely built. You can see I've done the walls, and this is actually how big Poundland is going to be. It's not going to be too big because you can see I had to work out the pattern of actually how the way it's going to work. Basically, off camera I did the roof, basically just out of blue wool, and this is just like the little entrance. Basically, the reason why these are here, by the way, is because I would have got a bit confused to the basically copying the design, so I had to put them there. And also, what I built is I built my own house. I didn't want to bother doing this in the video, so I built my own house, which is emerald and iron, what I use for challenges. And I'm going to go show you in here. So basically, there's not much in here. You can see I did do this basically off camera. You can see this is my little house. What I basically just start off with anything like that. I'll try and remember in the next episode to try and start from here. Yeah, you can see this is my little house down here. It's not got like many stuff in it. It's just got all the stuff that I basically need in there. And yeah, you can see this is my little house. It looks quite cool. And yeah, this is my house that I will be storing stuff, and I will be putting stuff in there. And basically, you might have noticed as well that I am in a different texture pack as well. I'm in the fantasy one because I wanted to like really change the texture packs a little more. So I decided to do it in the fantasy one to make it a little bit easier. And now let's go and show you what I did on the inside. I basically managed to do all the floor, by the way. And you can see, this is what Poundland is going to be. So you can see I've done the floor. You can see I've done all the floor, because I don't want to bother doing that in the video. I've done all the walls as well, and I've also done the roof, which is going to be up there. And I think that looks a pretty nice pattern, because it actually does look like Poundland. Because if you see a Poundland in real life, you see blue, and you see like gold and white on it and stuff. And I think it just looks like Poundland. I think it looks a completely good design I have basically done on Poundland so far. And literally the way how you can look at it as well, and when you basically have a look at it as well, I think it looks pretty incredible. So I'm probably going to start off by doing the... I'm going to try and do the logo last, because I think that's going to be a little bit easier. So the first thing I want to do first is I want to do a little bit of a pathway. That's what I want to do first. So there's basically a little bit of a pathway I've done down here, and also I need to go and put some stairs in. I will definitely do that as well. So basically like random sort of stairs that I need. So I think the stairs I'm going to use is probably the stone ones, just to match it up a little bit. So let's go and start off by putting some stairs just going down here, just to make the pattern a little bit better like that. Basically there's going to be a pathway just leading up to about here. Probably up to, yeah, probably up to about there. I think it'll be cool. So I'm going to do it up to there. Right, let's go and start off by breaking the ground. And what's my floor going to be? I'm going to do the path out of the same blocks. I think I'm going to use. I might just use the gold and the iron for the. I think I might just use the gold and iron for the path, so it might be a bit easier. So I think I'm going to do that. So let's go and start off by doing the path then, shall we? So I think I'm going to do the path. Probably going all the way to the end. So I'll do it up to... Not going to do it too massive. About here. And do it up to about here. So I'm just going to try and hopefully work on this path, and then I'll start off by doing the inside. Should be quite cool when this is finished as well. Because I know that my Poundland I'm building is not going to be the one that's in... Oh god, what's happened here? Yeah, basically my Poundland I'm doing in real life is basically not the Poundland as what you actually expected it to be. It's not going to be like the real sort of Poundland, because my Poundland might be a little bit similar. So the way I'm building my Poundland is actually not like the real Poundland, because you can see that mine is out of a square, and basically Poundland might be just example, basically just to be like a rectangle or anything like that. So technically my Poundland that I'm building is not actually the proper Poundland, because basically my Poundland is going to be my own Poundland. So I just want to try and make it like fancy and try and make it really cool. So yeah, that's what I want my Poundland to be, because I'm trying to basically make like things like really fancy. So that's what I want to do. So if I can actually do this now, I think we should be able to be okay. So there we go. So I've just basically done the big path. So it's going to go iron, gold, iron, gold, iron. So it's going to go like that. So let's go and start by doing this one. So this is just my my little path just going down to the end, because I don't want to basically really bother Poundland basically just being like just an entrance. I want to have a bit of a pathway as well, because I'm not going to really bother doing a car park, because there's no point, because I'm not building like a proper like sort of a supermarket like with a car park. I'm just building like basically just a like one here, because I'm building the one that's like in town, like in my town centre, where it's basically just not got no car parks. It's just basically just an opening Poundland shop. So I'm basically doing it like that, with like no car parks or no like parking spaces or anything like that. So yeah, that's the way of actually how I'm going to be able to I thought that was my phone ringing then. So yeah, that's the way of actually how it's going to do it. Here we go. So basically, you can see there's a bit of a pathway just leading down to Poundland. I don't think there's actually anything else that I need to put around here. I was thinking to put some fences around the but I don't think there's any fences. I don't think so. I'm not going to really bother doing that. And I don't know why there's a spider. How many Googles have we got up here? I've only got a spider. I don't know what the hell he's doing up here. I'm just going to knock this spider now. Just get rid of him. There we go. Right, he's gone. Right, let's go and start off by doing the inside. Right, I think. Oh yeah, let me go and show you my little thing, by the way. So when you walk in, you can see this is a bit of a corridor. So it's a bit of a corridor. I decided not to put anything here because we don't need to put out. So this is just a little bit of a corridor. I've been thinking that basically these where you can get your shopping trolleys or something like that. But the problem is you don't get shopping trolleys in Minecraft. So what I was actually thinking is I was thinking to use minecarts. But the problem is I've got to put a track around the area, and I don't want to bother doing that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to store some minecarts anyway, but I'm basically not going to bother. I'm not going to like really bother like using the minecarts because I don't think there's no point. So I am going to store some minecarts in here, but I'm basically not going to really bother using them. So I'm going to just like, I'm not going to install all of them. I'm not going to install a lot of them, so I think that should be okay for that one. So I'm not going to install a lot of minecarts. I'm going to use a few minecarts, but not like all of them. So I think that should be okay for now. So this is just that little corridor with where you get your super basically your shopping trolley from. And then yeah, when you go through this door, and you might be thinking, why is there 4 doors? It's because you might need 2 doors to go out, and you need 2 doors to exit out, basically. Because this is the exit and the entrance. I didn't want to really bother doing another exit because otherwise it would have felt a bit confusing. So this is technically the exit and the entrance. Because yeah, I was thinking to like do some automatic doors, but I'm not really good at redstone, so I just decided to make the doors just like that. So they do look kind of a bit similar. I wanted to do it like that, and you can see how the way I've done it as well. I've done like a little bit slightly forward as well, how the way I've done it, but yeah, it's actually completely fine. So, right, so we're getting distracted. Right, now let's go and start off. I think what I'm going to do first is I think I'm going to do the counter, because I think that's going to be a little bit easier. So, so where shall I put the counter? I think I might put it there, because the problem is I've got 2 massive areas here, because I think I might put the counter here, because the problem is I have been in a lot of Poundlands before and they don't have many counters, so I've been thinking that I think I'm going to do the counters here. So I think I'm going to have about 3 counters. I think 3 should be okay. So right, let's go and get my materials then. So I'm going to go and use, I think I'm going to use like three like sort of counter areas, like small ones. So like put blocks around the area. So I could do maybe one there, and then one there. So basically that's what I was thinking. So right, so what blocks should we use for the counters? I think I'm gonna use. I think it's just got to be normal stone because I don't really bother going like into like old-fashioned. Look at the glowstone in this, by the way. I think I'm just gonna go for normal stone. So basically, the way how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna go like this. So this is gonna be the first one. So I'm gonna go down here like this. So I think that's actually how wide it's gonna be. I'm not gonna do it too wide because otherwise, if I do that, it's gonna be a little bit messy. So I'm gonna go up to there. So this is gonna be the first one. So the trap door. I need to do it here actually. So the trap door is going to be on there. So that's where you can get in and out. So let's go and start off by doing the first one. So I'm going to do about there. So that's going to be the first one. So that's going to go all the way around the edge like that. So that's one counter. Let's go and do the second one. So I need to go and gap it out again. So I need to go. Because what I've been thinking is I might just have like one. So what I could do is I could break that one away. And then what I could do is I can connect this up. So I can connect that up to that one. And then I don't have to get confused. So I could do that. So that's basically one here. So if I do like that one down here. Hang on a minute, I've got a bit confused here. So I could do that one. There we go, going down here. Like that. And then fill that one in there. And there we go. And that's the second counter. And then we've got the final counter, which is just going to go all the way to the end here. And that's going to go to there. And then put that one there. And there we go. And that's my count. And they're my counters. I know they do look a little bit slightly similar, but there are my counters. So, right, so there we go. Right, let's go and start off by putting the trapdoors in, because it cannot have one without trapdoors. Let's go and start off by putting these in. So I'm going to go and put them. The problem is about these trapdoors, I can't place them in right. That's the problem. So if I can put that there, that should hopefully work. There we go. Right, that's one down there. Right, let's go and do the next one. There we go. And the next one. There we go. So you basically just get in and out to the to be able to be to the trapdoors. And there we go. So there are my 3 counters. I know that some of them do look a little bit difficult. I know that some of them do look a bit different, but I think they look very, very good counters. So so that's that done. I'm gonna go put myself a few pressure plates down, I think, because I'm not gonna like really bother messing about too much. So I'm gonna put not many pressure plates down. So I'm gonna go. So basically, that's where the counter normally is. So I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put them on these ones. So I'm going to put them on the end like that. That should be quite cool like that. And there we go. That should be okay. So I think I'm going to put them around the place. I just put them on the edges because I think it's just a bit easier. Just to like basically just see everyone recovering. So I'm going to go and put them down there. I'm not going to bother putting them there because I don't think there's no point. And there we go. Right, that's that done. Right, I'm going to go and put just a torch on all of them. So I'm going to go and put one there. One there, and one there. Yep, that should be fine. Right, so now I'm going to go and start working on basically the thing where you basically pay for your things. So I think I'm going to go and use. Let's use a different type of fence. So now I need to go and do the. I need to go and put another. Actually, no, I don't need to put one there. So now I need to go and do the basically the counter, basically the entrance of where you actually pay for your stuff. So I think the way I'm going to do this is I think it's going to be like one of them massive queues. Yeah, basically, do you know one of them massive ones you have? Yeah, it's going to be one of them big ones. So if I go and put one, going down here. So there's going to be one going all the way down to the end like that. And by the way, I did use endstone as the floor. By the way, do you like the floor? By the way, I did it out of endstone. There we go. Right, that's that done. Right, let's go and start working on this. So that should be okay. So that's pretty much where you pay for your things. And let's go and just gap out a little bit here. Let's go and put one down here. So this is why you actually exit in like that. And then basically, there's going to be another one that's going to go down here. And then there's going to be another one that's going to go down here. So if I can go and get this one done down here. And then that one. And then that one's going to go down here. And that one's going to go down here. There we go. And then that's going to go all the way down to the end like that. And that one's going to go all the way to the end like that. And there we go. And that is my counter. So basically, you get back up this fence gate. I'm going to go and put a fence gate on it, by the way, so you can just get in and out, in and out. And then let's go and put that down there. So basically, every single time you're paying for your stuff, you go through there. And that's the way how it's going to work. Right, one thing I need to do is I need to go and block that off there, so you don't get in. And there we go. And that is my little counter. Let's go and just start off by just putting some torches on it. So there's no like very darkness around the area. And then basically this is where you basically go around the loop, and this is where you basically just pay for your stuff. So let's go and just put the torches going all the way around the edges, like that. I'm not going to put as many down. And there we go. And that is that done. Right, that's that sorted. Right, I am now on it to the full set of the shop. So I think I'm going to put the So I think I'm going to put... I think this bit can be the... well, basically there's not usually a cafe, is there? So I think around here I'm going to put like the shelf areas, like massive shelves and stuff. So I'm going to start off by doing some shelves going down here. So I'm not going to really bother counting this one out, because I think I might just leave that one as it is. So, right, let's go and start off by doing a massive... let's go start by doing a massive sort of shelf then. So I'm going to go and do this not very high, because otherwise if I do it too high it's going to go a little bit deadly. So if we go up to about here, so this is going to be one of the big massive shelves. So let's go and head my way down here, because in Poundland, by the way, they do actually have massive shelves as well. So yeah, basically this is going to be one of the shelves. So that's one shelf. I might go and do one here actually, so let's go and do this one, just going down here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by doing the shelves around the area. So I'm going to start off by doing them, and then there's going to be a massive shelf going all the way down to the end like that. So let's go and start off by doing this one. I'm going to do exactly the same height, so let's go and do the second one. So this one is it's going to go all the way to the end like here, and basically there's going to be chests, there's going to be things going to be stored on them as well. The most one thing I'm getting a little bit worried about is basically like this bit, because like it's a bit difficult how the way I'm going to do it. But the problem is like the roof don't have to be too big anyway, so it don't have to be like really mattered if the roof is actually quite big. So I might be able to get this be able to get done, but it's actually fine. But yeah, at least I'll be able to not get like a really good size on the roof, but that should be okay. And then there's going to be one down here as well. And so I mean, this is what Poundland is basically. It's a massive like shop with shelves on it. That's what it is. It's like a massive thing with shelves on it. That's what Poundland is. And basically, I'm not done yet though, because I need to do the the middle ones as well. I need to do the ones that go down the middle as well. I need to do them ones as well. Right, that's that done. Right, I'm going to leave the shelves for now. Right, let's go start off by doing the ones that go down the middle. So I think the way I'm going to do this is this is going to be a little bit of a path going down here. So I think my first shelf is going to be about here. So this one is going to go all the way to the end like this. So this is going to be one shelf going down here. I'm going to leave 3 gaps. That's going to go down here. Let's go do the same on the opposite side here. So I think I'm going to go 2. I'm going to go 2 like that. So I'm going to have 2 path. I'm going to have a 2 pathway, just going all the way down to the end like that. And let's go and do the same on this side as well. So yeah, there's going to be one here, and there's going to be one here. So let's go and start off by doing this one going along here, and also, like I said, there is going to be another one going on the edge like that. So there's going to be one going down here. So there's going to be one here, and one here. There we go. Right, there's one there. Right, I think that should be okay for now. Basically, this one is going to be a big, massive opening area. So let's go and start off by doing this one. So this one's going to be a little bit wider than all the previous ones. So if I go about here, so this one's going to go all the way down to the end like that. So they're all going to be exactly the same as what they are, but this one's just going to be a little bit wider. And then, like I said, we can do exactly the same on this side as well. So basically, you can actually go this way, apparently, but basically, I've just made it a little bit slightly different. So, yeah, so I'm going to leave that a forward gap going this way, and then there's going to be one going down here as well. So there we go. So there's going to be one there, and also there's going to be one here. There's going to be one on every side. So let's go and do 4. Or should I do 3? Let's do 3. So we'll do 2 more go and get down here, and then yeah, I'll start off by extending them a little bit, and I'll start off by making them a little bit higher. So let's go and do this one going down here like that, and then yeah, we've got one more, and it doesn't actually fit in perfectly. I know it's a bit wonky, but 4 will be fine for the other side because it doesn't actually really matter if it's actually not 4, so it's actually completely fine. And there we go, and that is going to be all my shelves in Poundland. I know some of them do look a little bit boring, while some of them don't, but there we go. Right, let's go and start off by expanding them. Making them a bit higher then, shall we? So I'm going to start off by doing this one, and what I will do, by the way, is I will go and mark actually where the chests are going to be as well, because I've actually not thought about that yet, but I'm going to do them higher first, and then basically I will let you know of where the chests are going to be able to be, because I'm basically not going to really bother adding as many chests in, because otherwise if I do that, otherwise I'm going to put like way too many down. So I think there's going to be about, I'm going to count about 5 on each row. I think there's going to be 5 on each row. I think that's the way how it's going to work. So I'm going to do like 5 by 5 by 5. I think that's the way how it's going to work. So I'm going to do 5 by 5 on basically every single side. So I'm going to do 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. I think that's the way how it's going to work. So I'm not going to do them exactly as they are, but if I can like get them all 5 across, I think that should be okay for now. So I think that should be all right. So like 5 by 5, I think that should be fine. Right, I need to go and just have I done this right on this side? Let's just go and do a little bit of a test on that. There we go. That's fine. Right, I just need to go just one more on these ones, and then we'll start off by doing the other ones. So, like I said, it is going to take me a bit of a while to get Poundland built, but so far, we've done a lot of progress so far. We've not done, like, too much progress so far, because I still need to do some work on the counter anyway. I need to go and put the crafting tables down. I need to go and do the big sign as well. I will definitely do that before I end the video as well. Like, basically, like, the big, massive sign. I need to go and do that as well, so I've not even done that yet. I forgot to do the I need to do the big massive sign. I need to go and do a bit of work on the pens as well over there, basically the counter as well. I need to go and put some crafting tables down. I need to go and do the little guys that are going to be working at the shop as well. So I definitely still need to do them. So I'm not going to really bother working on this too much, because otherwise if I do, it's otherwise not going to like last too long. I will go and do a little bit of work on these ones as well. Like basically these ones I'm going to be doing as well. I will do some I will go and do some work on them as well. I basically like to make them completely better as what they are. So I will definitely do some on there as well. So let's go and start off by pulling this one down here. But to be honest with you though, I've actually nearly got this done already. Let's go and start off by, we'll go about 3 down on these ones. So we'll go 3 down on this side, and we'll go 3 down on the other side. Like basically put them about 3 down a little bit. I think that should be okay for now. So let's go and just go 3 down here like this, and then I think I'm going to go 3 on the other side, just to make it a little bit easier, so I've got like a little bit more room and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to do them all on the opposite side, so just be a bit easier. So sadly, we'll have to get rid of the torches again, because sadly I think the torches have got a little bit in the way, but that's fine. I think I must have got them a little bit in the way, so I think that should be okay. So if I get these ones done across here, I think we should be okay on all of them, to be honest with you. I think we should be alright. I think I've run a little bit too deep on this one, so I'm not going to really bother putting one here, because I think I might do them 4 by 4. I think I'm just going to go just 2, I think. So I think that might be a little bit easier. So if I go like 2, I think that should be okay. I think so. Hopefully that should be okay. So we've actually almost nearly got these done already. So let's go and start off by putting this one down here like that, and I think that Poundland is going to turn out to be really simple. And I've not actually told you guys what the name I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it Business of Poundland. That's what I'm going to call it, Business of Poundland. The reason I'm going to call it that is because I think it's just a good name for it. I've decided to call it that. So it's just not called Poundland. I've called it Business of Poundland, and I think it's just a really good name for it. So that's what I'm going to call it. So it's not really technically like a business, to be honest with you, but I just wanted to call it the business. So I want to call it the Business of Minecraft. So I'm going to call it that. So I've decided to call it the Business of Minecraft, where I basically get all the stuff that I need, and that's going to be every that. So right, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by marking the chests. So I think I'm going to mark them. So I'm going to start off by marking these. So let's go and start off by marking them. So that should be fine. I'm going to go 2 by 2, so I'm going to go like this, I think. All on one side. So I'm going to go 1, 2 like that. That should be fine on that side. Let's go and do it the same on this side as well. So I'm going to go 4 by 4 on the chest, because the problem is about what I'm having about chests as well. Is basically they only open on 4. They don't open on 2 because they don't have exactly the right one. So I'm just going to do them on 4. So there we go. That'll be fine on that side. Right, let's go and do them all on this same side. So let's go and do this one. So it's actually not going to take me too long to get these done, but hopefully we should be able to be okay. So I hope I've done like complete the right pattern, because like the problem is every time I'm building something, I always keep doing the wrong pattern. So hopefully that should be okay. There we go. Right, that's that one done on that side. Let's go and do the same on this side. Let's go and do boom, 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 boom. There we go. Right, that's that one. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. That's fine. There's just only going to be 2 on that one. Not going to go like completely too crazy on them. Not going to go completely crazy on them. Then this should be fine. There we go. Right, and there we go. And there are where my chests are going to be. There's going to be like more chests as well, like these ones and these ones. But yeah, it's going to be a few more, because like basically how the way I'm going to do it is like marking them ones as well. That should be quite cool. So I will be marking them as well, and that's the way how it's going to work. But alright then, let's go and start off by doing a bit of work on the counters a bit more. So they're going to have a furnace and a crafting table each, because it'll be a bit easier. Is that a furnace? That's a furnace. Right, let's go and let's go and start off by doing that. So they're going to have a furnace and a crafting table each. I basically have them as little like chests as well. So I think I'm going to place the chests on the crafting tables. So I'll put one there, put one there, and put one there. And basically the chests are basically going to have some work in them. They're going to have like some work paper, basically like work paper, what people, well, use for work. So let's go and just get 3 stacks of work paper each. They can have 3 stacks each. Let's go and get 3 of these. There we go, that's that done. Right, and let's go and put them some coal in as well. Going to just put some coal in for them all. There we go. Right then, let's go and do some work on the counter. So right, I'm going to start off by getting some armor stands. Where are they? There we go. Right, let's go and get them. Right then, let's go and start off by getting some armor then, shall we? So I might as well get rid of some stuff that I don't need for now. It's kind of a few stuff that I don't need. There we go. I do need the swiftness potion, that's one thing I do need. Right then, let's go and start off by getting some armour. So I think I'm just gonna use leather armour. It should be a bit easier. I'm just gonna use leather. So they're gonna have 1 each. There's going to be a customer there, a customer there, and a customer there. There we go. So these are going to be all the free customers. Let's go and I'm going to use them. Yeah, I'm going to use them full set of leather. Yeah, they're going to use full set of leather. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. So these are going to be the counters. These are the counter people, where you basically serve your food, you get your money, and then you're off on your travels again, and then you're off on your travels. So yep, that's the count. I think the counter's completely done. I don't think there's anything else that I need to do on the counter. I actually don't think there's actually anything else, but the problem is I forgot the I don't think my Poundland needs any toilets. I might do the toilets in the next episode. I might do the toilets in the next video. But right, so I think the final thing I'm going to do in today's video is I think I'm going to go and do the sign. I'm going to go and do the sign, the big massive sign that's basically on the front. So I think in the next episode I think I'll do the toilets, and I'll do a little bit more work on the shelves. Right then, so now I'm going to start off by doing the basically the thing on top of it, the thingy, the big massive sign that's on front of it. So let's go and start off by entering out of here, and let's go and start off by doing the big massive sign. So it needs to say Poundland. So let's go and start off by doing the big massive sign. So we're going to do it like all the way to the end, because I think it's just going to be a little bit easier. Right, let's go and start off by doing the P, which is really easy. Let's go and start off by doing the P, which is just going to go just which just goes all the way down here like that. There we go. That's the P. Right, let's go and do the O now. So let's go and cap it out by 1. So I think I'm going to use like gold and iron every time, I think. That's the way I'm going to do it. So I'm going to use like gold, iron all the time and stuff like that. I think I might have made it a little bit slightly too small, but yeah, that should be fine. Pound. Pound. Right, next up is the U. U's pretty simple. There we go. Right, N. Pretty simple. Just gonna do like a random N. So I'm just gonna go like down here. I'm using gold for some reason. I'm using bloody gold. I'm just using bloody iron. Right, let me redo this back in gold. In iron, sorry. Alright, then we'll use 2 for gold and 1 for the previous one. There we are. There we are. That's pound almost nearly sorted. Right, let's go and use the D. Right, the D is going to be a bit difficult. I could do a capital D, but I just can't do. I could maybe do a D. If I go like up here. Oh yeah, I can do a D. So if I just go like here, is that a D? That's not really a D, is it? Yeah, that's not really a D, is it? Yeah, I think the D goes down here. Ah, here we go. So if I go like down here, this will hopefully should be a D. Like a lowercase d. Is that a D? Here we go. I go like down here. That's technically a D, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna count that as a D. So that's the D then. So that's pound. So now I need land. So I'm actually not gonna fit this on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make it a little bit wider. So I'm just gonna use the light blue terracotta what I used. There we go. So I'm just gonna make it a little bit wider. So this is technically not like a room or anything like that. I'm just making it a bit wider, so I can just put the I could just put it on. So if I just go quite wide along here, that should not take me too long. We need to go a little bit more wider. I know you might think that it feels a bit horrible now because I've extended it. It does feel a bit horrible now, doesn't it? But end of the day, it's fine. Right. let's go and do the L. So like I said, Poundland is one word. So let's go and do the L, which is pretty easy. There we go. Right, that's the oh, I need to go and do it a little bit smaller. There we go. Right, that's the L. Right, next up is the A. So it's just 4 letters for land. So I need L A N D. Pretty simple. I'll use iron for the next one. Right, let's go and do the A, which is pretty simple. If I can even remember what an A is. Actually, I can't remember what an A is. There we go. That's an A. There we go. That's land, and I think I'm actually going to fit this on as well. So I need to do another. I need to do another D, by the way. I need to do another. Need to do another D. Which should not be impossible. Yeah, it shouldn't not be impossible to do another D, but that should be fine. There we go. Right, that's N. Right, and looks like we've got enough for the D. Alright, so how did I do it on that one? So I went across, and then I went up. Okay. So I went across like that. I went up a little bit here, and then I went like that. That's technically almost nearly a D. I know you might be thinking I can't count it as a D, but I'm gonna count it as a D. I'm gonna count it as a D. Just gonna make this bit a little bit wider. So I'm gonna technically count it as a D. I know you might be thinking it's not a D, but I'm gonna count it as a D. So I'm gonna count it as that. And there we go, and that is Poundland. I know it feels a bit weird because of the bloody... I know that you can see the bloody D's do look a bit weird, but there we are, so that is the Poundland logo. It does feel a bit weird with that there, but apart from that, I think it feels completely fine. So right, the last thing I need to do now is I need to just go and put a sign on it, and I just need to go and put a sign on it, just saying Poundland. Yep, need to go and put just Poundland on it. It just feels a bit easier, so let's go and I'm going to use the... I'll use the things that's a bit easier. Let's go and write it down then, shall we? Pound land. There we go. Poundland. There we go. Right, and there we go. Poundland. And we're going to put. I might go and maybe put some like torches just around the area like this, make it a bit easier. Right, go and do it like that. And there we go, and that is Poundland so far. So I've actually not finished it yet. I've still got a little bit more area to do. So sadly then, I think I'm going to end it here since I've done a lot today. So in the next episode then, I'll hopefully get it finished off, do the toilets, do the rest of it, and hopefully it should be a very, very good Poundland. But that's the end of episode 2. Episode 3 will come up hopefully pretty soon. And I'll be carrying on Community Creative and finishing off my Poundland shop. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!